I declare that I know,
of no legal reason,
of no legal reason,
why I, David Lee Ratcliffe,
why I, David Lee Ratcliffe,
may not be joined in marriage
may not be joined in marriage
to Rosie Alexandria.
to Rosie Alexandra Pinnock.
Rosie, your turn. I declare that I know,
I declare that I know,
of no legal reason,
of no legal reason,
why I, Rosie Alexandria Pinnock,
why I, Rosie Alexandria Pinnock,
may not be joined in marriage
may not be joined in marriage
to David Lee Ratcliffe.
to David Lee Ratcliffe.
Rosie, I give you this ring
Rosie, I give you this ring
as a token of our marriage
as a token of our marriage
and as a lasting reminder
and as a lasting reminder
of the promises we have made here today.
of the promises we have made here today.
Thank you.
And repeat after me. David, I give you this ring
David, I give you this ring
as a token of our marriage
as a token of our marriage
and as a lasting reminder
and as a lasting reminder
of the promises we have made here today.
of the promises we have made here today.
I've been searching my whole life for you, never knowing where it lead me to. You brought me to a place I never knew. Every moment still a mystery.
Before I get started on our wonderful Rosie is, I'd like to mention a few people that can't be here today. So we'll begin with the very one and only Grandad Alec, a man with the biggest smile ever, always the wind-up merchant in a fun way, but always had time for everybody and a kind ear full of praise. Such fond memories. So lucky were Rosie, Natalie and Gemma, and not so lucky for and little Ian, sorry, not so little Ian, but so sad for Bill, Albert, Annabelle and the great grandchildren. Now for Tom, a man of few words, my old man. Would always be pleased to see the grandchildren and always very pleased to see them go. As often a madhouse, when they all descended upon Greenfields in Loughton together. He'd discreetly be chuffed for Rosie and Dave, and their wedding day being on a Thursday wouldn't have interfered with his race card.
You and me. There's nowhere else that I would rather be. 'Cause every path has led me straight to you.
I'd like to start by saying Rosie and I are so grateful we could be here today to celebrate today. In all honesty, it wouldn't have been the same without you. Well, thinking about it, it would have been considerably cheaper. Firstly, I'd like to say a big thank you to Karen and Terry for raising such an intelligent, thoughtful daughter in Rosie. Tell, thanks for the warming of extreme violence. Should I not treat Rosie with the love and respect she deserves? Karen, it's no wonder I was a full-time lodger for a good year with your cooking skills. And Tell, you've saved us thousands with your DIY in both properties, which is a godsend as I struggle to change a light bulb. Honestly, I can't thank you both enough for all you've done for us. And just thank you from the bottom of our heart. Over to my new wife, who I think you'd all agree looks absolutely breathtaking today. Seeing you walk down the aisle made me realise what everyone has been telling me for years, that I am well and truly punching above my weight. I believe in the saying, behind every great man is a great woman. This is 100% true with Rose. She is not only incredibly attractive, even after a session with a fake tan mitt. She is caring, kind, considerate, but also incredibly smart, determined and ambitious. Traits that had a massive influence on me and the person I am today. Thanks for organising everything today, because I've pretty much just turned up and didn't know nothing, so thank you. And I love you and I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you.
I'd first like to say what an honour it is to be here today as your best man. You've got a great set of mates, as I just mentioned, and a 19-man stag do is testament to that fact, mate. But I'm extremely grateful you picked me to be your best man. Anyone that knows Dave, what a great character he is, and having spent the last few years with Nikki and Rob, I can see where that character has come from, and you've passed down some lovely traits. He's got a heart of gold, and the word is often overused, but I'm sure everyone in the room will agree that Dave is an actual legend. He's honest, he's loyal, he's kind, he's always up for a laugh, he's always been there for me whenever I've needed him. I'm just proud to be able to call you my mate. Now, having said all that, as you mentioned, behind every top man is a top lady. I'm sure we'll all agree that Dave has blossomed since he met the lovely Rosie. Now, I'm not sure what drew Dave's attention to Rosie, but I'm pretty sure it's because of her massive personality. But I'm sure we'll all agree that he's landed on his feet. Now, Dave, let me be the first to congratulate you and let you know how lucky you are that you leave here today with a beautiful bride. A wife that is warm, loving, caring, a wife that is funny and certainly brings out the best in you. And Rosie, let me say how lucky you are that you leave here today having gained a beautiful wedding dress and a lovely bouquet of flowers. Now Rosie, I know you wanted the big Marbs hen do, but from what I hear, Manchester is the new Barbs. And anyway, Siobhan and the girls managed to organise a great hen do for you, and I hope you get the send-off you deserve. But a word of warning for Dave and for Sean. If Mighty Max and his host pipe make a third appearance at the next hen do, I think we've all got something to worry about. Now, before I wrap up, I'd like to quickly share a lovely conversation Terry and I had a few moments earlier about his lovely daughter, Rosie. Terry said it feels like yesterday that Rosie was born, and he can't believe it was 30 years ago that Rosie was going to bed with a dummy. I said, how funny, our history's repeating itself tonight. Now, I've known you both throughout your entire relationship, and I can honestly say you're both so well suited, and you can see the deep love you have for each other, and long may that continue. I'd like to wish you both a lifetime of happiness, health and wealth. I'd also like to thank everyone here for listening to me waffle on for the past few minutes. But if everyone could now join me, please be upstanding for one last time, the last toast of the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, to the happy couple, the new Mr. and Mrs. Ratcliffe. Cheers guys, thank you.
Cheers. Well done, John.